Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, and I don't think I need to introduce this game. Quite obviously, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I mean, the title card's right there. Yes, and boy, I have not played this in 4 years. that was when, like, 2021, during the pandemic, when I decided to be just a little bit more serious with my YouTube, with my YouTube endeavors, you know, all the, try to... Oh god, I can't talk right now. I should have done some breathing exercises before I did this. Anyway, yes, when I was just getting used to how YouTube work, all the thumbnails, the video creation, the microphone, and all that. And then a lot of other games came in between, and I forgot all about this. So now we're going to go ahead and play the third game. I think it's new game. I can choose from here, right? Yes, I can. So we're going to play the new game. It is very obscenely loud in my ear. Trials and Oh dear. Wrong button. That's the one thing I remember from playing this game. It's like I kept pressing the wrong button. How many times am I going to do that? So, Trials and Tribulations. It's time to finish this trilogy. It's been, oh god, 4 years in the making. Let's do it. And then start with the first episode. Turnabout Memories. Now, quick disclaimer, cursing my memory, honestly, I do remember some parts of this game. However, thankfully, I don't remember much. Thankfully, again. Yes, I'm repeating myself. Like I said, I should have thought about what I was going to say later on, and I'm also right now fixing some things in the background, so I'm stalling very hard. Okay, but seriously, yeah. So I do remember some parts of the game, but thankfully, I don't remember a lot. So, it's not blind per se, but I don't know if I remember the story very well. Time to put it to the test. Turnabout Memories, here we go. I hope you guys enjoy this new Let's Play. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? That girl. You shouldn't be seeing her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business, dude. I'm telling you for your sake. If you keep seeing her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't you dare talk about her like that! It wasn't me. I didn't... I didn't do it. And that is how 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. And this is how we start off the third game, with Phoenix being accused of murder. Great. Now, before I forget, this game was not supposed to happen right now. I had something else in mind completely. However, technical difficulties dictated that I had to change at the absolute last second, so I hemmed and hawed and struggled to find a game that was going to be short, and decided, you know what, screw short, let's just pick up on something that has been forgotten by the wayside for a good while. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So yeah, that's why we're here. It's a last minute decision, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. I mean, Phoenix Wright's always fun. Whew. It's finally time. I'm a bit nervous. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Good morning, sir. Oh, Mia, please, calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, the epitome of relaxed. Let go of my lapels, would you? You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous about today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprise me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully, too. Well, I just found out yesterday. I mean, about the case. What? And you've already learned all the relevant information? Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. Oh, well, in any case, don't let your client see you so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's him. Good morning there, everyone. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I got. Yep, it'll be fine, no prob. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? Actually, it's, Wright. Like, the Flying Brothers? You know, people screw it up all the time, of course. And, yeah, I do kind of have a cold. That's why I'm wearing this mask. The doctor says this way I won't be giving it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. Well, you'll have nothing to fear today in court. If you're truly innocent, I promise I'll save you. Please, let go of my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Come on. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this, lawyer job. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial, it traumatized me so badly. Figured I'd never set foot in another courtroom again. It's been a year since, and what do you know, here I am again. But this time, I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself. Alrighty, we got some stuff going on here. It's like Mia has not set foot in this courtroom for a year, because something happened to her. I guess she lost the case and it traumatized her? I mean, considering how this game goes, especially with, Manfred von Karma, people, when they lose a case, they go down the deep end for a bit. So, I mean, who knows? Mia probably did. It's like, I'll just do desk work. Or maybe she got demoted. Who knows? Well, we're in the case. We're in the courtroom again. And doing another case. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. And the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is, Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? Well, actually, I was under the impression Marvin Grossberg was leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had, he had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you? Yes, well... I'm sorry, but you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can handle this, Miss Fey? Let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, as things stand, your opening statement, if you please. Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Huh? Oh, don't you worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon. What? What's he talking about? Is he trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events of the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim? A student by the name of Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. But it sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, here I have a photo of the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body, and the defendant who had obviously bungled his getaway. That's when they called the police.
Well, that certainly does make the defendant look quite suspicious. Very well. The court accepts this photo into evidence.
Just to say, obviously, I mean, if you guys had watched my other videos, you know I will ad-lib to hell and back. I am not going to read this verbatim, because I want it to be a little bit my style, as the case may be. Like I did with Disco Elysium, you know? When I got the questions to, the prompts to response, I ad-libbed around it in order to make the response. So I'm gonna do ad-lib. For those of you who don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's just me, okay? Besides, it's my style, and everyone in YouTube has to have their own style in some way, right? Right.
By the way, I'm afraid I can't quite tell what the cause of death was from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is, this victim died a rather unusual death. An unusual death.
What are you saying, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question? Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will. What? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of, what you're capable of.
Ah, a perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause? Go on now, Mia. Please say that you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
Oh, I think my hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here, young lady. The details of this case are filed under the court record. Oh, but I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you?
Oh, the court record. Yes, it's right here in front of the desk.
All the weapons we need can be found there. But take a good, hard look at the data and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do that. Stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see here.
And we can just click. And, oh. Also, quick disclaimer. Like I did with the other two games, I am not going to be clicking into my court record repeatedly. What I'm going to do right now, like for example, I will read the information and then try my best to commit it to memory. And then when I have to present the evidence, I will just have to remember straight up what I remember, okay? If I do have to check, then that means I am totally lost. But that's kind of like a little, like, challenge to myself, like, how well can I remember the evidence? And can I do it? And how many times can I, and how well can I do this without, with the minimum cheats as possible? Well, it's not a cheat, but, you know, not looking into the court record, like, willy-nilly, like, what am I doing here? You know, like, it's all in my memory. I am the lawyer who commits every detail to memory. I don't need no stinking notes. I am that kind of lawyer. That's not usually a good thing, but whatever. The crime took place behind an IVU building. And that's just what we had already. Oh, wait. I didn't quite examine it. We have the umbrella. We have this poor gentleman. I can take a guess at how he died. I mean, this is still sparking. Doesn't take a genius. Although we do have the autopsy report. Doug's autopsy report. Time of death, April 9th at 3 p.m. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. And then, of course, we had the profiles. Marvin Grossberg, 61. My superior and the head of Grossberg Law Offices. Phoenix Wright, 21. My client, a third-year art student at Ivy University. He currently has a cold. Doug Swallow, 22. The victim. He was a fourth-year pharmacology student at Ivy University. Dahlia Hawthorne,
20. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend. Dated the victim, Doug Swallow, up until 8 months ago. Why is she here? We haven't even seen her yet. And then, that's stupid. It's like, hey, we got this person who's just, in the sideline, waiting for her turn to do whatever it is that she's gonna do here. Probably testify. And Winston Payne, 49, the prosecutor for this trial. A veteran lawyer with a little too much confidence. That's the playing field. Let's continue.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer this question? What was the cause of death?
Asphyxiation. Hypothermia. I mean, if he was sleeping there in the rain, then maybe, but he was not sleeping. He's dead. He was electrocuted. Well, according to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? Huh. But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
Oh, the answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial unfolds, Your Honor. That much I promise. But before that, there is one more vital issue. What's that? Why, motive, of course. Apparently there was some, bad blood between the victim and the defendant?
Bad blood?
What do you mean by that? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about what I'm saying. I shouldn't be stealing your thunder like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you, caught my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Now then, let us hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the defendant and victim? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need, and shove it into good old Greybeard's face.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossberg, please try to set a better example for the young lady. And Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are there as well. You can switch between the profiles and evidence, so make sure to go through everything. Now then, let's see what you got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim?
Well, good thing I read the profile as well. Oh, okay, I see why. That's why she's here. Because she was both boys' girlfriend. Well, one ex and one girlfriend. Okay, there we go, yeah. So that's why she's here. Whoa, what happened? I hope my computer didn't catch that, but for some reason my laptop went black screen for 2 seconds. I don't know why that is. I hope that's nothing to be concerned about. Anyway, Dahlia Hawthorne, Phoenix Wright's girlfriend, who, as I said earlier, was Doug Swallow's girlfriend until 8 months ago. Well, the reason for the bad blood between the two men was this woman.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Oh, very good, Miss Fay. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. That I commend you on. Yes, this woman is the defendant's girlfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. But up until 8 months ago, she was instead with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Oh, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Oh, very well. Mr. Payne, please, call in your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Fay.
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Whew, I forgot how taxing this is. I'm switching between voices, and I am already losing it. Good luck to me. Oh dear, yeah, that's not good. I should have gotten some water. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. No, young man. He means what you did before you were arrested. Oh. Oh. Sorry. I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected and but I didn't do it. Look, I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his codes to the rest of the court? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, please, tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. Oh boy, my voice, yes. Help me, please, my voice. The victim and I. Well, I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I mean, I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I mean, I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I see. So you're saying you hardly knew the victim? Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer. Looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know, Mia. Too naive. Huh? Oh, it seems you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. And what would that be? This witness still has to undergo something one calls a cross-examination. Cross-examination? He's right. And it's the defense's duty to carry it out. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with what's in the court record. But Mr. Wright's my client. Even if he's your client, all lies must be struck down in court. As a lawyer, that is your duty. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that Mr. Wright's testimony just now, that there's a contradiction? That he's lying? Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fay. Please, Mr. Wright, please tell me you weren't lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Well, every client, every witness, to some degree, is not saying the truth, whether it is purposefully or accidentally. And that is our job to discover which is which. And what is the lie, of course. Well, I admit that I was there. When you say there, do you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Oh dear, wrong button. See, here we go. Here we go again. Yes, wrong button. Oh my god, this is gonna happen a lot, I have a feeling. Whoops. No, get me out of here. Thank you. Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened anyway. Something? You can't hide what happened, defense. We have photographic evidence. Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence that we bumped into each other. It was an accident. A coincidence, huh? Yeah, but I'm not a killer. All I did was just find his body. Oh, that's not what I wanted. God dang it. Stellar start, everyone. 2 times we pressed the wrong button. So, you're saying you found the body and called the police? Huh? I am not gonna keep doing that because that's really gonna ruin my voice. Unfortunately, it was other students who notified the police. Other students? That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing over the body in shock. Oh god, I almost dropped my mic. I can't believe I caught it. What? Mr. Wright, is this true? Where is my mouse? There we go. Sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. Could you please stop sneezing every time you're in trouble? Well, I mean, it's true that I was shocked when I found the body, but I hardly even knew the guy to begin with. So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right. Well, no. I mean, so, which is it, Mr. Wright? Did you or did you not know the victim? Sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
Now see here! You can't avoid answering by sneezing all day, defendant.
Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me. Why didn't he tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
And who is this Dolly person?
Yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Young love, so bittersweet.
But that's all I knew about him. Swear, I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. And here's the crux of the matter. If you hardly knew him, how do you know that he is a British wannabe? That seems like a bit of a somewhat, I wouldn't say personal detail, but something that someone who knows him would know. Mr. Wright. Oh, sorry. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony just now. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? My point exactly. Oh my god! Had to put out one sneeze. Mr. Wright? No, look, it wasn't me, okay? I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, he was always walking around with a huge Union jacket on the back of his shirt. Did you see that at the crime scene? The Union Jack? Yeah, that's right, I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, you see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something, Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor? What is it now?
Who is this person, anyway? This, Union Jack fellow?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. So you mean like the Stars and Stripes, right?
You know, that's actually pretty good. No one, I shouldn't say no one, not everyone is going to know what flags look like. I happen to know that the Union Jack is the British flag. I do. But for people who don't know, this is your chance to learn that little bit, and it's like, oh, it's the design of the flag. And then you start thinking, oh, maybe he's wearing the design of a flag on him, you know? So, that's good. I like how the game does that. It leads you into the answer if the common person may not necessarily know what, in this case, a Union Jack is. I do like that. As usual, Honor, your insight astounds me. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now? There is. I remember it clearly.
Mia, there's a contradiction here.
Mr. Grossberg.
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean.
Okay, Mia. Let me check the court record carefully.
Well, Medale, do you think you can manage on your own from this point?
I believe I can. 1 year ago, I was in the courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
Okay, Mia. One more time from the top of this testimony.
I know what the issue is, because I know myself. I would have mentioned the Union Jack if I had seen it on the victim. It's in the photo. There is no Union Jack on the back of his shirt. No. I see it on his I see him wearing a jacket. Although that won't mean that he wasn't wearing one. It's just the fact that at that moment in time, how do you know he was wearing a Union Jack? That is the contradiction. And for those of you who are curious, well, look at that. It's a jacket, and there is no Union Jack. Again, I would have mentioned it, because it's a distinctive design that I would know, so I would have mentioned it. Sorry. Mr. Wright, are you certain you saw this Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Fay, is there a point to this line of questioning?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. Well, I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that's really the case, then you wouldn't have known that, would you? You'd have no idea what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me, I am not crying.
Mia, look, you've made our dear client cry.
Let him. The P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. Can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. Ah, that was an impressive bit of cross-examination, my dear. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lie for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime as he so claims. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you been taking any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was it the medicine an over-counter brand called Cold Killer X? A bottle like this?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it says it kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that particular bottle with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is this exact moment? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another... Ew. Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo of the crime scene.
What's this? In the victim's hand, is that... That's Cold Killer X.
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument just won't fly, Miss Fay. You see, there's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What? Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine that was dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so, of course, can only have been to identify his killer as Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well, Mr. Payne. The court will accept them.
Second crime photo and Cold Killer X. I totally did not read them, my bad. Well, let's do that. Crime photo 2. The victim's watch stopped at the time of death. That's a good detail to know. 12 on the bottom, so it's upside down. So I would say his time of death is quite exact, because if the watch stopped, that means the electrical current shorted it. So he died a little after 3. That will be an important detail, I'm sure, because it is an exact time of death. And Cold Killer X, yay. And of course the other evidence, the Cold Killer. Found clutched in the victim's hand, covered in Mr. Wright's fingerprints. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Why are you not clicking? There you go.
Broken.
Yes, it stopped functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation for all of this? This is really bad.
Ugh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids.
Oh, well, I was going to go ahead and... Can I save at this moment in time? I cannot, so, you know, let's hear this testimony first, and then we'll continue on. Please go away, thank you so much. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind there. We talked for a bit, and then around 3:30 we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you just gave.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid that if I said it, you wouldn't believe the truth. If you'll forgive me if I say I find it... Ugh. Wow, that ad-lib went so bad. Yeah, I need to stop. Forgive me for saying that I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Fay, please, begin your cross-examination.
Please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Cross-examination? What really happened? And we will end the episode here. Wow, screen, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Sure, please keep doing the black background screen thing. That's scaring me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end the episode here for sure. So, a bit of a longer episode, but considering how this game is, I wouldn't be surprised if there are 45-minute episodes. So, I probably will stick with it anyway like that. So, good on me. Yay. I will see you all on the next episode where we will continue with this cross-examination and see where it takes us. Also, next time I'm gonna have a glass of water next to me because, God, my voice is killing me. Later, everyone.